Right now at 10, barricades go up district-wide after a verbal threat is made against Prairie du Chien schools.
And winter weather is headed our way and could affect your Super Bowl weekend plans.
Plus, Western Technical College abuzz with competition as students show off their science skills.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 10.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us at 10. I'm Ken Kozorowski.
And I'm Emily Brown. Former Menominee teacher, 22-year-old Quentin Williams, is sentenced to 5 years of probation after appearing in court today. Williams is accused of having sex with a student. The court also imposed strict conditions, including mandatory sobriety, treatment for alcohol abuse, and 365 days in jail with Huber privileges. He's also being placed on the sex offender registry for 15 years and cannot work with anyone under 18. Now, if he violates these conditions, he could face additional jail time.
An Eau Claire man is accused of physically abusing children. 41-year-old Daniel Tillisty has been charged with 4 counts of physical abuse of a child and 2 counts of recklessly endangering safety with a dangerous weapon. Previous abuse charges were dismissed in 2024, but they are expected to be refiled. He is also serving a 4.5-year sentence for a 7th OWI offense.
A Brookfield, Wisconsin woman is facing charges over a violent discussion over a wedding venue. Police found the victim with a stab wound to his neck, chest, and arm in their home. Police say 22-year-old Kaylee Brantner attacked him over an argument about using their house as a wedding venue. She faces 25 years in prison for 1 count of reckless injury and is being monitored to not come within 1 mile of her boyfriend.
Prairie du Chien schools received a verbal threat toward the district last night. Now, district officials contacted police who apprehended the individual off of school grounds. There is an increased police presence at the schools, and construction barricades like you see there are going to be placed in front of the building entrances until Sunday. There was no specific plan mentioned in the verbal threat.
No injuries were reported in a fire today off County B in Vernon County. Fire crews responded to a machine shed fire in the town of Jefferson around 2:30 p.m. The fire caused damage to equipment inside the shed.
No fatalities, no one was in the building at the time. Property owner or someone involved in the property lives across the street, but everybody's fine.
The cause of the fire is still under investigation.
As some winter weather approaches, La Crosse County Highway Department crews spent the day working to keep our roads safe. Highway trucks began pre-treating major roadways with some salt brine, preparing for tomorrow's forecasted snow. And a reminder from the Highway Department, if you're making a commute, give yourself some extra time as road conditions can deteriorate, and to give the snow plows plenty of space to work.
Try to stay at least 200 feet back. On the interstate, which is a speed limit of 70 miles an hour, these trucks can only plow at about 30 miles an hour. So stay back, give them room. They're only going to make it easier for you to get wherever you're going.
Sturgeon spearing kicks off tomorrow, but the Wisconsin Department of Natural Resources is reminding snowmobilers and ATV, UTV riders that ice is not always safe. This year, there have been 6 fatal off-highway vehicle incidents, including 4 UTVs going through the ice and 1 snowmobile fatality. DNR off-highway vehicle administrator is urging caution on the ice as conditions can change quickly.
Vary in thickness drastically across the water body. And so really a quote safe thickness is whatever you deem to be safe.
The National Weather Service agrees that ice is never 100% safe, but generally 5 to 7 inch thickness works for snowmobiles, 8 to 12 for cars and small trucks, and 12 to 15 for medium-sized trucks. Less than 3, just stay off the ice. The DNR urges everyone on a UTV to wear a life jacket and offers more safety tips on their website.
Well, here's a bit of breaking news tonight. Super Bowl 59 is just a couple of days away, and shoppers over at Festival Foods in La Crosse are getting ready for the big game and that possible snowfall this weekend.
A little bit of waxing the snowboard up, get ready for, hopefully we get enough so then it's actually some on the mountain right now.
And if you haven't heard, the big game set to start Sunday evening at 5:30.
Western Technical College is hosting the Family, Career, and Community Leaders of America's Region 5 competition. More than 230 high school students from 14 schools are gathering to demonstrate their talents, including culinary arts, public speaking, entrepreneurship, and more. Judges for the competition include local professionals offering students valuable feedback. Also, the top competitors from this event will advance to the Wisconsin State Leadership Conference, where they will have the chance to move on to the national competition.
An art walk is encouraging people to shop local in downtown La Crosse. The art walk is the first Friday of each month and puts local artists and their pieces in the spotlight. Patrons can peruse through collections as they enjoy refreshments and music at each stop. Tonight's theme for February was Love in Bloom, showcasing lots of floral artwork. A founder of a gallery says the art walk helps bring traffic to surrounding businesses.
This type of event, a downtown art walk, will bring people to our gallery, but also to some of the other businesses that support local art.
This is the 4th year for the Downtown Art Walk.
The La Crosse Sports Show is back for day 2. Attendees caught up with pro fishing and hunting tips, and kids were treated to a hands-on fishing clinic. Tomorrow, the fun continues with an archery show, Midwest grilling demos, and free face painting.
We're going to look at boats and campers. We're looking at boats and campers.
Boats and campers are the words. If you can't pack all the fun into one day, just head to the return ticket booth and get in for free the next day. For more details, visit their website.
Still ahead tonight is the Friday Night Frenzy. All the local scores and highlights in just a few minutes.
Definitely got the snow for Saturday, but then going into next week, it's the cold, along with a little bit more snow opportunities also. So we'll break down tomorrow. We'll show you what the temperatures look like going forward. That coming up on your First Warn Weather Update after the break.
When you've trusted your personal injury case to Bygoff and Rohde, you're going to feel the weight of the world off your shoulders. You have to concern yourself with getting to the doctor and trying to get better. We'll do everything else. And that's how we get results for our clients.
The La Crosse Sports Show is back February 6th through 9th.
Be amazed by Sarah Twister, the incredible performer who balances on her arms while shooting a bow and arrow with her feet.
Get grilling tips from Mad Dog and Merrill.
Learn from top fishing and hunting pros with live demos and expert discussions.
Plus, feed parakeets, try your luck in the trout pond,
and get your trophy rack scored for free.
Come for the deals, stay for the fun.
Open now through Sunday at the La Crosse Center.
Your ticket to outdoor adventure awaits at lacrossesportshow.com.
Brad Schimmel's ad, it's a lie. So here's the truth. Schimmel wants to bring back the 1849 law that bans all abortions, with no exceptions for rape or incest. Schimmel gave plea deals to child molesters, let domestic abusers walk with no jail time. And he's the one who let 6,000 rape kits sit untested for 2 years, while survivors waited for justice. That's Brad Schimmel. Too extreme for the Wisconsin Supreme Court.
After you've been injured in an accident, life becomes chaotic. You have doctor's appointments, medical bills, insurance adjusters harassing you to settle your claim. When you call Bygoff and Rohde, we take care of it all. We get results.
Still got the alert day conditions going into tomorrow. A lot of areas won't probably see the snow until Saturday morning. Some are already kind of seeing it, but still, I think a lot of areas will see about 2 to 6, and a few areas further north may get up to 8. So even if we don't see a lot, still some hazardous travel, slippery slip spots. Probably going to be slushy given the warm temperatures and the low snow rate. There won't be too many roads that'll be snow covered, but this will continue through about Saturday, 5 p.m., even less probably earlier in the afternoon for areas to the west. So right now they've actually upgraded to winter storm warnings for the Eau Claire up to Ladysmith westward, just because the accumulation over a certain period is going to get closer to that 5 to 7, maybe even 8. The rest of the area is still advisory, and basically 1 inch further south, further north you go, potentially up to 6 inches too. And even for the areas south of La Crosse, we'll get some snow. It just probably won't reach the threshold, but still, overall, this is what we're kind of looking forward to tonight. So really what changed, we lowered the storm mounts from yesterday. Highs have shifted further north. Maybe a wintry mix south, but in the last kind of 6 hours, we've kind of seen another kind of shift as a little bit more snow for La Crosse and south. Looks like maybe a band might set up in the morning time. So this will still change, but overall it is less snow. So still remember, light snow likely through Saturday and early afternoon. with the snow rate, slick to slushy roads at times. Snow covered maybe, but I think with the temperatures and the snow rate, it may keep it more on the wet to slushy side than snow covered. And still looks really cold going in Saturday night for some areas, especially with snow on the ground. But the good news is plenty of sun going into Sunday. Here's a band right here that's been trying to hit the ground. Really, Eau Claire hasn't seen. Marshfield has saw some snow. From Menominee up to the north, even Ladysmith have seen some light snow, but it's going to struggle to really get into a lot of dry air. So this will continue overnight. South La Crosse, I don't expect any type of snow really until about 6 or 7 a.m. in the morning. And that really kind of tracks out right here. This band continues to persist, and eventually by 5, we'll start seeing it kind of sag south and begin to develop maybe a band that'll come through La Crosse area around 6 to 7 a.m. You see it actually enhances quite a bit. So we could get a good snow rate going about 6 to 9 a.m. through La Crosse. By the time we get later about noon, you're probably going to see a lot of the snow already begin to get out of here by the time we get closer to that. That's not showing what you should be showing. But anyway, by the time we get to the afternoon, we will likely see a lot of the snow gone. Here's the amounts that we're going to see probably through about 10 a.m. But you can see most of it's centered up to the Eau Claire northward where they can pick up most of their snow during this time. Further south, maybe an inch or 2 to 10. Now, as we go past 10 into the afternoon, most of the snow then shifts further east, but it's much lighter. We're looking at maybe another 1 to 2 in a lot of these areas, less as you go further west because it should be ending by around noon or just 1 to 2. So overall, that's what we're kind of looking at. By the time we get to 5, it should be out of here. Now, temperatures, this is going to help the snow in a lot of areas, upper 20s to low 30s, so that helps road conditions a little bit more. Mid-20s up to the north, a light wind that might increase a little bit in the afternoon around to the north, but overall winds will remain light. Going into Sunday morning, it's definitely going to get cold where we got clearing skies. Look at that 7 below, 3 below Eau Claire, single digits. So it's going to be cold going into Sunday morning and lots of sun for Sunday. It's not going to help the temperatures much. Teens north 20s. So good news, we're going to end the weekend on a good note, but it's going to be cold. And that's the rule going into next week, minus some snow that could occur Monday evening with another cold front. And towards the end of the week, there's going to be a big discrepancy with temperatures where southern areas could be single digits above due to cloud cover, but going for Eau Claire, we could see 10 to 15 below because they won't have the cloud cover.
Right.
So stay tuned to that, but it will be cold next week.
All right, buckle up, everybody. Thanks, Greg. Coming up next in sports, it's the Friday Night Frenzy. Highlights from around the area, including a big one over at Aquinas. Jacob and Cade are next.
Around here, neighbors come together to make each other better. We're taking the same approach with healthcare. Gunderson Health System and Bellin Health have come together to form Amplify Health, giving you more of what's important in healthcare. More caring, more listening, more to feel good about on your way to feeling better. Overall, just a little more heart. Amplify Health by Gunderson. A little empathy changes everything.
We're live in the heart of Wisconsin, where once again a new multiplier family of games from the Wisconsin Lottery has come to play. I've never seen anything like it. It's the X family of games, with prices from $1 to $20 and a chance to multiply prizes up to 100 times the prize shown, with top prizes up to $200,000. Now that is something. Available at Wisconsin Lottery retailers.
Get ready for the big game with Spectrum. Welcome more excitement into your home as you enjoy the best TV streaming experience. Spectrum brings your entire family together with the fastest, most reliable internet so everyone can enjoy all the sports and entertainment they love. Cheer on all your favorite players on football's biggest night. With the touch of a button, Spectrum puts you at the center of it all so you never miss a play. Get in the game and save with Spectrum Internet Premier for only $30 per month when bundled, plus a 3-year price guarantee. Call 1-877-959-1722.
Increase your home's energy efficiency and enjoy year-round comfort with Asher Lasting Exteriors. Our windows and doors combine quality craftsmanship and cutting-edge innovation from the trusted brand Renewal by Andersen, and our team provides expert installations backed by industry-leading transferable warranties. Take advantage of our biggest savings ever and receive up to 25% off your entire project. Connect with our team today and request a free, no-obligation consultation at goasher.com.
It's amazing all the work that goes into growing this little guy. The research you've done over the past decades is critical to grow a good quality crop.
The UW-Madison has developed light casts to help farmers manage leaf blight before it takes root in potato fields.
I can't really overstate how important that is.
What's at stake isn't just the crop in the ground, it's the sustainability of your family farm.
This partnership really makes me proud to be a Wisconsin farmer.
One Wisconsin on Wisconsin.
Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions, your choice for quality, affordable windows, installed by our experienced team. Contact us or stop into our showroom today for your free estimate.
Hello everyone and good evening. I'm Jacob and that is Kate. Welcome to the Friday Night Frenzy.
Playoffs start later this month, but before teams can chase a state title, there are still exciting conference races to decide.
That's right, Kate. Fourth-ranked Aquinas boys are in the driver's seat in the MVC as they hope to take back the conference crown for the first time in 14 years.
But Central is just a half game back as they look to control their own destiny. The Riverhawks and Blue Golds meeting at Aquinas tonight. This one, a defensive battle early on, but Derek Pangier gets an opening and makes them pay. Knocks down the mid-range. Central up 2. Then later, Frankie Wilk puts up the shot, doesn't go, but gets the rebound and finds Joey Protaski open on the other end. Riverhawks holding on to the lead. Aquinas battles back. Trey Barr to Logan Becker, right back to Barr, uses the right hand. This one was 13-10 Riverhawks at halftime. But in the second half, Blue Golds heat up. More specifically, Vincent Barr, corner 3 good. Then from the wing, knocks it down. How about from the top of the key? 3 straight threes, Blue Golds up 6. Later, Derek Pangier trying to keep Central in it. He gets a 3 of his own, but Aquinas closes it out. 40-31 the final. They are now 17-2 on the year.
Good one right there, Kate. Holman boys came into the night a half game back as Aquinas as they look to keep pace in this one. Hosting Logan first half, Holman's Caden Wilbur gets the steal, takes it back the other way for the and 1. Vikes go up 3. Logan goes on a run. Max Lone draws the triple team and finds Jacob Hackbarth for the layup. Rangers up 3. Vikings starting to pull away in the second. Alex Burgett hits the triple to put him up 8. Then a big moment right here. It's Caden Wilbur at the free throw line, connecting for point number 1,000 of his career. Lots to celebrate tonight. Vikings win big, 81-64.
Unalaska boys looking to get back into the win column as they welcome in Tomah. First half, Tomah transition offense. Landon Calhoun to Quinn Gerke for the layup. T-Wolves up early. Toppers respond. Ian Cole to Tyler Cole for the three-pointer, and we're all tied up. Later, more from Tomah. This time, Michael Zasterpol drives baseline, gets it to fall to take the lead back. Unalaska in transition now, quick passes, and it ends up in the hands of Brody Steiner, who lays it in. Hilltoppers get the win, 63-46.
Same 2 teams for the girls meeting in Unalaska. Hilltoppers would start out with some quick passes to free up Kayla Kettlehut, and the freshman will cash in from downtown. Then Anna playing some tough defense, but off a Tomah miss, it's a rebound and put back by Nora Wright. But the home side was too strong tonight. Jenna Ganson right there with a triple, and then off of a miss, it's going to be Lauren Pika flying in for the board and some second chance points. Hilltoppers complete the sweep on the night, 50-27.
Cooley leaders, West Salem boys at home putting their perfect conference mark on the line against Black River Falls. Pick it up in the second half. Luke Brew doing his part off the glass for 2. Panthers up big. Then later in the game, Kyle Haley hands it off to Jesse Miller. Nice floater in the lane, puts the Panthers up 77-45. And a big shout out to Luke Baginski. Hurt his right shoulder during football season. Back on the court shooting lefty, knocks it down. The Panther crowd goes crazy for this one. West Salem runs away with it, 99-50 the final.
Luther boys came into the night a game and a half back of West Salem. Knights hosting Arcadia. Second half, Jackson Kendall with the crossover into the lane. Shot no good, but Max Hulskamp is there. He has the board and muscles it in for 2. Later, Luther looking to take the lead. Sinclair Bias kicks it out to Brody Greeno, and the 3 is money. Luther goes up 2. Then the final minute, Will Hulskamp deflects the inbound pass, and he is going for the scoop and score on the other end to put it out of reach. Arcadia's Trevor Kwashinsky does hit a last-second half quarter for consolation, but it's 47-43 Luther, the final.
6th-ranked Prairie du Chien girls in Iowa this evening visiting Decorah. The Blackhawks get the win 59-28. Big game next week between PDC and Platteville for the top spot in the SWC.
Just imagine if that would have counted, that half-court shot to win a game or tie it. That was a wild shot.
Still great effort there. I mean, a half-court shot, it's every kid's dream to make it in a game.
It's awesome.
No matter the result.
Hey, you're on the news. Congratulations. Great hit. Some great games so far, but we've got some more good games. We'll cross the river into Minnesota to catch the high-flying Caledonia Warriors as they're looking to stay red hot.
Your mom got a new tractor? Yep. Can she see in the dark? Can do. Hook up all the implements? Can do. Steer with ease? Can do. Bale hay all day? Can do. Shift like a race car? Can do. I'm out of here.
Visit any of your local Johnson Tractor dealerships, now including La Crosse and Richland Center.
Shop Wisconsin's best deals at Black River Furniture Outlet. Find unbeatable prices on sectionals, big or small, to fit every home. Great savings on Ashley sofas and love seats. Style and comfort at a price you'll love. Check out our wide selection of reclining and power furniture, plus custom options from Best Home Furnishings. Experience top-tier comfort with Catnapper Furniture, where relaxation is key. Black River Furniture Outlet, your upholstery headquarters. Family values, veteran-owned, and no corporate hassle. Open 7 days a week in Black River Falls, Wisconsin.
As head of criminal appeals, Susan Crawford had one job: keep a convicted rapist behind bars. Yet Crawford didn't bother filing the appeal in time, letting the rapist walk free. The victim, already scarred beyond measure, called Crawford's negligence utterly disgusting. Traumatized by Crawford's disregard for justice, her criminal coddling record is an injustice to us all.
Hey, want to hear the most annoying sound in the world?
Guys, what are the chances you can fix this?
It shouldn't be too difficult. So like 1 in 100?
Fellas,
I can fix this.
like 1 in a million?
I can do it. So you're saying there's a chance?
Yes.
G
and T, yeah!
Yeah.
Yeah!
Yeah.
All right, welcome back to the Friday Night Frenzy.
The third-ranked Caledonia boys have won 8 straight games for the second time this season.
The Warriors are led by Mason King and Reed Klug, who are each averaging just under 18 points a game.
That's right. Caledonia looking to keep their successful season going. They're hosting Rushford Peterson, big one in conference. Trojans looking to keep it close early. William LaFleur is going to pull up, and the mid-range J drops to tie things up at 8. Later on, more good work from LaFleur. Good move, and you think he's got an easy layup, but Ethan Stendel says, not in my house. Now Rush Pete would take the lead in the first half thanks to Caden Lay knocking down the triple right there. But then it was Stendel saying, layups are cool, guys, but how about a Stendel slam instead? He would have 19 points on the night. And then the Royal connection is back and better than ever. It's Grant King to Mason King, who connects for 3 of his 24 on the night. Caledonia would take it in convincing fashion, 84-67.
5th-ranked Caledonia girls at Rushford Peterson. The Lady Warriors roll to a 70-29 victory.
Just to the east, it was senior night in Lancer country as they're hosting Cotter. But it was the away team getting hot early. Macy Donenworth gets all nylon on her long-range shot right there as Cotter draws first blood. Then on the other side, it's Charlie Guile backing down in the post. Gets the hook shot to fall, keeping her squad right in it. But the Ramblers would spoil senior night as Maggie Sandcork goes coast to coast, and they win 62-28.
Same 2 schools, but for the boys' side, early in this one, it's Ryan Nutter working some magic in the post. Little fadeaway, gets it to fall. Lancers lead, but then on the other end, Mateo Lopez works at baseline, gets the tough layup to go, puts his squad up 2. And then check out this fast break. A Jadis Paschal gets in his bag with the layup, somehow gets it to go, plus the foul. La Crescent gets redemption on Cotter. They pick up the win 53-48.
Dairyland Small Leaders Cochran Fountain City girls visiting Melrose Mindoro. First up, Kaylin Camaro fakes the handoff, runs baseline, finds the glass, and it's up and in for the early lead. Then after the Mustangs get their offense going, it's Cooper Zeman finding Courtney Nikolai, who spins to the basket and brings the Stangs within 1 point. Not much later, Brooklyn Paler going baseline, finds Mackenzie Wenger in the corner. Drano, the Pirates, win a tense game coming down to the wire by 4, 61-57.
10th ranked Bangor hosting Waniwak Center. The Cardinals cruise to a big win, 47-21. Bangor's Anna Frank with 18.
All right, Whitehall girls looking to stay in the Dairyland large race as they're hosting Osseo Fairchild. First half, Whitehall setting the tone. Trinity Asen fakes a pass and makes a three. Norse up by 6. Later, Whitehall's Haley Sluga dishes out to Paige Lisowski. The freshman says no problem, count it for 3. Home team up 11. Everything going right for the Norse from beyond the arc. Bria Pank catches iron, but the high bounce still falls through the cylinder. Whitehall extending their lead. And then Lisowski having herself a night again from beyond the arc. Count it, 1 of 5 threes for her. How about that, Kate? In the first half, Whitehall cruises to a 72-51 victory.
I'm gonna need to take some shooting lessons from her. I mean, what a pure...
That is some good stuff. And we got more good stuff coming up as well. We head to the mats, UWL wrestling and gymnastics at the same time. Highlights when we return.
Firefighters Credit Union has been offering home financing since before the advent of the internet. We have brick and mortar here in the community and have been around for nearly a century. With over 50 years of experience between Matt and Troy, we're local lenders here for you that you know and you trust.
Everybody's welcome at Firefighters Credit Union.
T-Mobile is very reliable.
It's always nice to know that T-Mobile has us covered.
I love the fact that my family and I, we can stay connected just about anywhere we want to go.
My network is my lifeline.
T-Mobile keeps you connected on America's largest and fastest 5G network. And right now, get 4 free smartphones and 4 lines for $25 per line when you switch.
It's better over here.
As a veteran of our country's armed services, you have already made a most noble sacrifice. Why should you have to continue to do that? Through no fault of your own, you may be experiencing hardships, such as the inability to pay rent, utilities, or receive other life-sustaining services. And once again, you're called upon by your family to serve and protect. We want you to know we are here to support you. The Veterans Rental Assistance Program was created by and for people living in Wisconsin, with benefit approvals being issued in just days, not months. It's not easy to ask for a hand up, but we are clear in our mission. No Wisconsin veteran should ever have to face homelessness or lose heat or power again. 833-WIS-VRAP. That's 833-947-8727.
The President's Week sale at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota. Hurry in for store-wide sale prices, 24-month financing, and free gas just for shopping at Drury's. Only at Drury's will you find all the best brands like Daniel's Amish, Flex Steel, Smith Brothers, and Lazy Boy. Plus, the design staff to help you pull it all together. Great prices, 24-month financing, and even free gas. It's happening now. The President's Week sale at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota. Family owned for 100 years.
Welcome back to the Friday Night Frenzy.
UW Lacrosse Wrestling is once again one of the country's elite D3 programs.
The second-ranked Eagles have 7 wrestlers ranked in their individual weight classes nationally. UWL can finish with a perfect conference record as they're hosting UW-Stevens Point tonight. Eagles already up big over the Pointers when at 165, Tate Flegge gets the takedown and 3 points. Flegge would win by tech fall. At 174, Leo Draveling also dominating his opponent, racking up some back points, and he'd go on to win via tech fall as well, 18-1 in just under 6 minutes. Then number 3 in the nation, Marcus Orlandoni at 184, showing off the strength, picks up his opponent, throws him down for 3 points. He'd go on to win by major decision. UW La Crosse stays unbeaten against WIAC foes, 43-3 the final tonight. All right, same venue, different sport. The UWL Eagle gymnastics team putting their perfect record on the line, hosting Stout, and that's Lauren Main on the balance beam. Good enough for a 9.725, which was second place in the event. First place finisher was Raina Christensen, who puts together a fantastic routine, good enough for a 9.775. Let's head to the floor routines. Top 5 finishers were all Eagles. These 3 right here would tie for first, though. Kayla Dixon, Jessica Taylor, and then coming up at the end would be Hunter Matulka, all with 9.725s, soaring through the air. Impressive stuff. Tight final score, but in the end, UW La Crosse squeaks out a victory.
All right, the border battle hits the ice tomorrow as the top-ranked Wisconsin Badgers and the third-ranked Gophers clash in Madison. Wisconsin has yet to lose on the home ice this season. Minnesota looking for revenge for 2 of their 6 losses on the season when the puck drops tomorrow at 2. And the 21st-ranked Badgers hitting the hardwood for a rivalry game of their own. Wisconsin visits Iowa tomorrow as they hope to even their road record to 4-4. Tip-off is noon on NBC. And 11th-ranked Marquette on the road. They visit Creighton. The Golden Eagles have lost 2 straight. The first time of the season they've been in that position. Marquette logged an 8-point win over the Blue Jays in early January. This one tips off at 1 on Fox.
All right, how about the new-look Bucks visiting the Hawks tonight in the NBA? First quarter, 0.6 seconds left in the clock. Plenty of time, though, for Bobby Portis. Bucks cut the deficit to 10. First game for Kyle Kuzma. Caps off a massive second quarter for Milwaukee, canning the 3. Fourth quarter, much tighter. Bucks down 4. Gary Trent Jr. gets a wide-open look, and he buries it. 1-point game, but down the stretch, Trae Young making plays for the Hawks. Floater over the Brooke Lopez in the lane goes. Despite being down 18 at half, Atlanta gets the 5-point win. We'll see how that Bucks team can do with the different roster. But still to come, our play of the night. You're watching the Friday Night Frenzy.
Brad Schimmel let thousands of rape kits sit untested for years.
While rapists walked free
and victims waited for justice.
Take it from a sheriff.
A sheriff.
A cop. Brad Schimmel's too extreme for the Supreme Court.
Around here, neighbors come together to make each other better. We're taking the same approach with healthcare. Gunderson Health System and Bellin Health have come together to form Amplify Health, giving you more of what's important in healthcare. More caring, more listening, more to feel good about on your way to feeling better. Overall, just a little more heart. Amplify Health by Gunderson. A little empathy changes everything.
It's that time of year. The chill is in the air. Are your floors freezing? Warm up your home with carpet from Sealands Carpetland in Coon Valley. We've got the coziest, most durable carpet for your home. Come in and check out our color options, styles, and patterns. We're happy to help you find just what you need to make your home warm and cozy. Sealands Carpetland in Coon Valley. Our #1 priority is you. Stop in today.
The La Crosse Sports Show is back February 6th through 9th.
Shop the latest gear and explore a massive selection of boats, docks, lifts, ATVs, RVs, fifth wheels, travel trailers, and more.
Save big with exclusive show-only pricing. Grab cash and carry items to take home and enjoy family-friendly entertainment.
Come for the deals, stay for the fun.
If there's too much to see, come back a second day for free.
Open now through Sunday at the La Crosse Center.
Your ticket to outdoor adventure awaits at lacrossesportshow.com.
Over 2 years, Brad Schimmel tested only 9 rape kits out of 6,000 that needed testing. while rapists walked free and victims waited for justice. Brad Schimmel is just too extreme.
Welcome back to the Friday Night Frenzy. Jacob, it's time for the play of the night.
It sure is. Lots of good choices tonight, but we had to go with Ethan Stendel of Caledonia, racking up some frequent flyer miles on the putback dunk. That Caledonia team came fun to watch, and they picked up a good win over a solid Rush Pete squad. And that is our play of the night.
You know who else got a big win? Aquinas.
Yes.
At the top of the MVC now, but Holman right behind them, still half game back. I think those two teams set to play each other last game of the season. So you got to win out. You got to win all the games. But if all ends well, that could be it for the conference crown.
That's some drama right there. And make sure you're sticking with us every week to see what's happening where and all the fun stuff. So let's keep doing it, right, Kate?
Let's do it.
Sounds good. All right. Thank you, everyone, so much for joining us. And make sure you have yourself a great weekend.